Hello, I'm Heather Dawson. Well, it's a pleasure bringing you the best of California every week on our show. So let's start off with a quick look at the best headlines throughout the state. Los Angeles. According to the experts, it pays to live in LA and not just for celebrities. Forbes ranked Los Angeles number 7 in its list of the world's best paid cities. Sacramento, California is a state proud of its diversity, so it should come as no surprise that October has been named Filipino American History Month. California is home to over half of the Filipino population in the U.S. San Diego, Legoland was the big winner this week, taking home the honor of Best Children's Park in Amusement Today magazine's Golden Ticket Awards. The Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk also won recognition for Best Seaside Park. Fresno, while just about every other sector of the economy seems to be hit hard by the recession, one industry is booming: the bicycle business. Bike sales are seeing record highs despite the downturn in the economy. San Francisco, good news for the citizens of the Bay Area. A recent list released by Forbes ranked San Francisco as one of the 10 happiest cities in the world, the only U.S. city to make the list. Orange County, it turns out there is such a thing as a free lunch. As part of a pilot program for the USDA, all the students in the Santa Ana Unified School District will receive a free breakfast and lunch for the remainder of the school year. Now, the program hopes to improve nutrition among needy students. Coachella Valley healthcare is on everyone's minds these days, including the group Desert Women for Equality, who held a free mammogram screening for uninsured Coachella Valley women this week. Now, the group has screened over 1,500 women so far in various cities throughout the Coachella Valley.
Every parent wants their student to be at the head of the class, and whether they're just entering kindergarten or going off to college,
it's all about technology.
Choosing between the many high-tech gadgets and gizmos on the market might seem overwhelming. But award-winning tech expert Andrea Smith says you can save big if you shop around.
Find the best technology you can afford at this moment and see if you can get a good deal on it.
When it comes to computers,
I really like the trend this year of convertible PCs, like this Toshiba Satellite Radius, 15-inch 4K Ultra HD.
Smith says the thin, lightweight PC is the first two-in-one to offer 4K HD resolution.
It's perfect for students because you can start out in laptop mode, doing your homework, rotate the screen a full 360 degrees into a tablet mode, so then you can just kick back and watch movies in 4K resolution. It's also built for Windows 10, so it's got an HD webcam and it's got dual mics for voice apps like Cortana and Skype.
Smith also recommends investing in software to protect your students' data.
Kids are on campus using open Wi-Fi, they're sharing files. You want to get Symantec's Norton Security because one subscription here protects up to 10 devices. It's easy to install, it's easy to manage, and it protects against new and emerging threats, not just any viruses you may have.
And there are a number of parental controls and optional backup features to help you lock down your students' personal information.
You also need to be able to access your data anywhere you are, whether you're on a campus or just in school. This is the SanDisk Connect wireless stick.
The wireless stick comes in capacities up to 128 gigabytes, and it plugs right into your computer's USB port, just like a regular flash drive.
So you can transfer files to this. You can access content from it. In fact, up to 3 devices can access content at one time or watch an HD video.
If you want to watch something really cool, Smith suggests you get one of these programmable robots called Dash and Dot, being used in hundreds of schools nationwide.
For younger students, it's amazing. I mean, kids as young as 5 are learning to program. He's used them with tablets and free apps like Blockly, which is updated for content every week. And as the kids see the robots respond to their commands, they begin to understand how they can affect change.
And if that doesn't put a smile on your face, then perhaps this iPhone deal from T-Mobile will.
You can upgrade now for no money down and $15 a month when you trade in a smartphone, any phone. And for people who hog all the data in their family, check out T-Mobile's family plan. 4 people in one family get 10 gigabytes of 4G LTE data each for $30 a line, no sharing.
And like the rest of these deals, it won't break the bank. Bringing you the best of back-to-school shopping, I'm Audra Stafford for California Life.
Melissa Joan Hart is an actress, author, and clothing designer. But when she's not in front of the camera, she's caring for her 3 young boys. Along with unconditional love and life talks, Melissa says parenting is easier when she plans ahead.
I like to set up their lunch boxes at night when they, when they're asleep and it's a little quiet in the house and I'm locking up the house. I like to set some things aside for the lunchbox so that way in the morning I can grab the stuff from the fridge, grab an ice pack, zip it up, and it's done. I also love to set out their clothes.
Melissa is partnering with Old El Paso to help moms tackle another important element of the day, dinner time. She suggests a cleaner, easier way to do taco night.
Dinner time is a good time to reconnect as a family, to turn off the electronics, and to have a good meal. And the mini taco boats are perfect for little tiny hands, and it's great to give them like some healthy options and let the kids kind of pick. Do they want chicken? Do they want beef? Do they want cheese? Do they want, what do they want in their taco boat? And it makes it fun for the whole family.
Melissa is also letting everyone in on a chance to win a year's supply of taco boats. Just post what taco night looks like at your house. Go to oldelpaso.com/taco boat sweepstakes for more info.
Founded by Jacques Lubin and his partners in 1990, Inkplan USA has helped thousands of entrepreneurs to form legal entities throughout the world. Our clients have also made productive use of the various services that we offer: initial company registrations, bank consulting, virtual office services, and more. Inkplan's clientele continues to grow primarily from customer referrals. We are affiliated with Corporate Holding Services, a highly respected Delaware firm that advises large U.S. and international corporations.
Dupar's food is made with fresh ingredients and no preservatives, with breakfast served 24 hours a day. We also serve delicious comfort foods like chicken pot pie, hot turkey, fresh ground hamburger, homemade soups, fruit pies, and for 71 years, our world-famous buttermilk hotcakes. Owner Biff Naylor and the Dupar's family invite you to drop in anytime for some good old-fashioned home cooking, just like Grandma used to make.
How would you like to lose unwanted weight and relieve gas and bloating, constipation, and upset stomach? Then say hello to ProBioSlim, and right now you can try a free 2-week sample. ProBioSlim is the one-of-a-kind weight loss supplement that can help you burn fat, control your appetite, and with distinct probiotic ingredients, also help relieve those digestive problems that can make you feel heavy and uncomfortable. Call now to learn how to get your free 2-week sample of ProBioSlim, or call 800-573-2712.
If you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or unsecured loans, this is what it looks like. But there is a solution. Only National Debt Relief has the Debt Reset program that negotiates with your creditors to reduce your debt down to a fraction of what you owe, and will customize a low monthly payment plan, helping you become debt-free in as little as 24 to 48 months. And you don't pay a dime until we succeed.
Call now for your free $100 gift card. Call 800-928-0543.
Tattoos are a popular form of self-expression. But according to a recent survey by Cineron Candela, nearly 7 million adults nationwide have unwanted ink.
All right, we're going to say goodbye to Sarah. Bye.
Many people, like those featured on A&E's Bad Ink, have had their tattoos covered up. Others just want them gone.
I got it when I was very young, and I don't feel as though it represents my personality or who I am anymore.
Meredith says she's wanted to get rid of hers for years.
However, it has a lot of color to it, and I've always heard color is very difficult to remove and that it's very painful.
In the last 15 years, tattoos have been removed with what's called nanosecond lasers.
Tattoo removal is a big part of Dr. Andrew Mankey's dermatology practice in the Bay Area. He uses the new Peek-Away laser, which pulses at a picosecond.
Which is 10 to the minus 12th, or 1/1,000,000th of a second, which is how fast the laser actually lands on your skin. The advantage of such a short pulse is when you're treating a tattoo or a brown spot, you don't generate any heat, so there's little chance of scarring, and it heals very quickly.
It's also a lot less painful. But perhaps the best part about it, Dr. Mankey says, is that it works on pretty much every skin type and tattoo.
So the fact is, the vast majority of tattoos can be treated with this laser.
and with a lot fewer trips to the doctor's office.
How many treatments the patient needs will depend on how dark their ink is. How much ink did the tattoo artist put into that tattoo? But in general, anywhere from 3 to 8 treatments.
I've had a few treatments already with the Peak Away laser, and I have seen significant fading of the tattoo.
Allowing Meredith to finally say goodbye to her unwanted ink. Bringing you the best of California from Mountain View. I'm Audra Stafford for California Life.
Welcome back. Big news from Beverly Hills. Celebrity plastic surgeon Dr. Andrew Orden has discovered an anti-aging breakthrough called Fill and Freeze, and he's giving away 1 million bottles free.
I've spent nearly 30 years looking for an effective, instant breakthrough to reduce the appearance of wrinkles that can be applied topically instead of with surgery or invasive medical techniques. And I finally found it with Derm Exclusives Fill and Freeze.
Wow, I'm young again. I don't feel like an old lady. The lines are gone.
Oh my God, wow. I can't believe it. It looks really good. It gives you a whole new confidence.
It definitely took 10 years off. If I went to a dermatologist here in the city, I would pay $300-400 for this.
I know you're wondering what Derm Exclusive can do for you. Well, you don't have to wonder. You can order it right now and try it for yourself, absolutely risk-free. And here's how.
Call now during this special direct-to-consumer offer and you won't pay $120. Today, you can get your own instant results with Fill and Freeze for only $59. But that's not all. Today, we're taking another $20 off, so now you can get this instant wrinkle-removing miracle for the low price of only $39.95. And as part of our 1 million bottle giveaway, Dr. Orden is including a second $60 bottle of Fill and Freeze free. That's nearly $120 of Fill and Freeze for only $39.95. Dr. Orden will even include his micro-peel resurfacing pads, intensive repair serum, and collagen lift moisturizer, a $200 value, free. Order now and we'll even upgrade your order to express delivery. That's a $15 value, free. Plus, you even get to try it risk-free for 30 days with our money-back guarantee, but you must call to order. Call 1-800-619-1871. That's 1-800-619-1871. Order now.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi. Thank you for this.
Oh, you're welcome. I thought it'd make you feel right at home.
I do. I feel like I'm right at home.
Everybody always thought, who do you like? Are you a Ginger man or are you a Marianne man?
Isn't that
Did you ever
funny?
get that?
Yeah, well, I mean, I get it. I get it because the T-shirts are out there, the ultimate dilemma. Why you feel you had to make a choice. I guess it would either be the sexy girl or the girl next door. She'd have been your best friend if you were a girl. She'd have been your first date. She might have been your bride. And that's what most men say to me. I married a Marianne. And,
Right, well, she was sexy but not threatening.
and I don't know that she never used her sex appeal.
No,
she
she
just
didn't have
happened to
to.
wear short shorts. Not skimpy like it is today. But there was nothing suggestive about short shorts and a crop top at the beach.
No.
You know, now it's, we're dancing on the piano half naked. We never said Professor or Gilligan. We didn't bring that up.
Oh, that's true. That's true. And speaking of the professor, I think a lot of people would have liked to have seen a little hook up there.
He was so handsome, and he had the best sense of humor of everybody there.
He
Even
did.
More than Jim Backus. Yeah, he really was funny and very, very kind. We used to laugh and say if we didn't have husbands and wives, we might have had our own island somewhere.
You love the theater.
I do. Yeah, I went into a play right away with Mercedes McCambridge, and the agent saw me performing at the Music Box Theater, and with that I then started working in film.
You were actually discovered the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, working at it.
Somebody said, I've had a crush on her. I still have a crush on her.
I know, isn't that something? And you can't describe why. I guess you're that 14-year-old boy, and you're watching the first girl in short shorts.
Yeah.
You're watching this fantasy because everybody's on an island.
Little-
It isn't suggestive.
No
It
belly
isn't-
button? Could you show
No,
your-
couldn't show my belly button. Tina couldn't show her cleavage. It's all that stuff.
I want an autographed copy.
It's a guide to life. What would Marianne do?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and you're raising a daughter. Everybody's in their rooms doing the little things you don't know necessarily
Yeah.
what they're doing. It's a different world, and it's frightening. I think Marianne had an influence, a really good influence in children's lives, and now parents that I raised are now raising their children with it. There are some values here.
Yeah.
And I think we're in need. Amazon.com, DawnWells.com, and I will autograph it for you. And I'm on my next book, which is cooking.
Yay. I can't wait. Will you come back and make us something in the kitchen over here?
I promise if you'll ask me.
I will. Thank you so much.
You're so adorable.
Let's
You know,
go
I'm
have
so
a
glad to
drink.
meet you. We have a new friend.
Yeah, we're gonna go get drunk now.
No, we're not. My mother would be
What would
so
Marianne
embarrassed.
do?
I'm Jill Garneski, the voice of 40 Plus, and remember, the best is yet to be.
Nobody does glitz, glamour, and generosity quite like the people behind the Golden Globes.
If you want to have a party and you want to give away $2 million, Lady Gaga's going to come to the party. I'm going to come to the party. Jake's coming to the party. Brian's coming. We're going to come to the party because these people put their money where their mouth is.
These people are the 70-year-old Hollywood Foreign Press Association members. On their behalf, a star-studded group of presenters humbly honored more than 70 organizations.
Giving away some money. Like that. Now, I am a product of the LA Unified School District, so bear with me.
As this year's presenters point out, supporting these groups is personal.
Tonight, I get to help recognize the next generation of musicians and actors who have set their sights on the entertainment industry.
But what if you're 16 years old and you're from an underprivileged family in Watts and you're interested in becoming a director? Or you might be a senior who spent his whole life working at some other profession that you didn't particularly love and whose dream was always to learn film editing. Or maybe you were grown up in a village in Burkina Faso and your biggest wish is to study in the United States. Any of those things, all of those things are not a problem for Los Angeles City College.
As someone who has greatly been involved with women's rights, I am also very happy that I get to present a grant to Global Girl Media. Talk about self-expression. Young women from underprivileged communities not only learn how to report the daily issues of the news, but they have taken journalism to a new level with features, documentaries, and web series on issues that affect young girls all over the world.
For more on the event at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel and to see a list of honorees, you can visit their website at hfpa.org. Bringing you the best of California from Hollywood, I'm Brent Weber for California Life.
Up and down the San Diego coast, a playground for one of the fastest growing sports in this region, a sport that's catching on.
It is addictive. I mean, just that fun, the camaraderie, having friends and pushing each other to surf.
More than ever, surfing is becoming a favorite pastime in San Diego. Surfers dot the liquid landscape from the South Bay to the North County. For at least one native San Diego surfer, the growing hobby for thousands of locals makes for good business, even in a down economy.
Low overhead when we began. We sanded, shaped, and glassed all under one roof. So kept our overhead down and just did what we had to do to make ends meet. Started out just basically as a friend-based company, and slow growth enabled us to get people ordering boards, wanting different sizes, different shapes.
Chris Doherty is the founder of Quiver Boardworks in Oceanside. Doherty's homegrown North County roots give him a keen understanding of what surfers of all levels want and need.
We have your, beginner Joes that haven't even gotten the water, hardcore surfers that do big airs and big turns. Yeah, everyone's into, progressive surfing, and that's pretty much what we are, is big aerials, deep tubes, and, fat turns.
From the surface, one would think Quiver went into business at the worst of times. 2007, the start of a deep recession, one which claimed the fiscal lives of thousands of small businesses across the state. Less people working means more people in the water, so Doherty tried a different approach to attract business, reducing overhead, designing, shaping, manufacturing boards, all at his facilities in Oceanside. The cost savings allowed him to undercut the competition, so boards started to sell even when times became tough.
After a year and a half, 2 years, it started to, that's when things really came together. We solidified the brand.
He also brought on some of the county's best pros as consultants, progressive surfers like Eric McHenry and Zach Reinhardt, and 13-year-old phenom Keller Moore.
Boards are perfect. They're like my magic sticks. There's a new school era coming in, and it's more of the bigger airs and stuff like that coming into style.
We put a lot of time in the water, so we know what works. So for them to use our ideas and stuff in the board and put our name on it is pretty cool.
You know, trying out boards, we go down to Cabo, I go to Hawaii, I go to mainland Mexico, surf Puerto Escondido. And it does take a different board for all those different waves, and you really get to feel it, and that's the fun part about surfing, and that's probably the best part about surfing is picking the right board and the right waves.
Hardcore surfers that do big airs and big turns, they're not your average surfers, so they can tell, you know, a board is off by a half a centimeter, whatever, the concave is off, the rocker, this or that. Their input's, you know, vital to us being cutting edge and mastering those fun shapes.
The result is now a young 3-year-old business, now trying to find ways to meet the demand of the economically savvy and performance-driven surfing public.
What do you say? Let's hear it for your Visalia Rawhide.
6 years ago, we had 200 baseball fans here because there wasn't a whole lot else here. The food was limited, the facilities were limited, the relief from the summer sun was tough. We took a 1960s facility and brought it into the modern era for both the players and the fans.
Every day is different in baseball. Even when you got success, 3 for 4, or you got a win, tomorrow is a new day.
First 2 weeks last year when I was first out here, I was just dying, and then it's kind of just an adjustment of getting out here, getting your legs underneath you, and just getting ready to play every day.
How are they going to win the game? How are they going to pitch? How do they command the zone? How are they going to execute the little thing, the routine plays, run bases, play defense? The little thing that we know is really important to win a game. That's what we try to do with our guys.
For all of us, there's a constant pressure on us to do well. We know our window for opportunity is very short.
That'll be $10, please. You're welcome. Enjoy the game.
We're right in the middle of the league, so our longest road trip is 3.5 hours, which makes it very easy for our fans to go on the road and go to San Jose, go to Stockton, go to Bakersfield, and see our guys play on the road, see new ballparks, see new cities, take vacations.
Came here, and the first trip to San Jose was like 3 hours, and I was in heaven, so it's awesome.
I like the bus rides in California because I kind of have an idea of where I'm at, living in LA, so it's a little more comforting, I guess.
You can only watch so many movies, listen to so many songs, sleep if you can, but the buses are crowded, so it's whatever you can every day.
I think you're going to see more of that in the years to come, more traveling by fans among the different cities, and we're going to help be a part of that.
And that's it for us. If you missed any part of our show, go to our website, californialifehd.com. We'll see you next week.
Hi, this is Steven Tyler, and I love California Life.
Hey, I'm Christina Perry, and I love California Life.
We love California Life.
Hi, I'm Joe Buck, and I love California Life.
Hi, I'm Nick Barrios, fashion designer. You may know me from Project Runway, and you're watching California Life.
Or watch us on our YouTube channel. Stay connected to our social media, like our blogs on Facebook. Follow our tweets on Twitter. And check out our posts on Instagram and Pinterest, where we bring you the best of California.